The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Vieira. And here's Hullet. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Schmeichel. Looking for the run, and he's quick to return it. This looks promising. It's a really well-measured ball. He's rising! That's put paid to the danger. Serginho. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Picked out Mateus! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Kimmich. And it's Lopez. And it's Lopez. And it's Kimmich. Pedri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shot shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Adriano, back they go. Neither side yet able to find the net. Schlotterbeck. It's a searching pass. Belletti. Rijkaard. Kimmich. And it's Kimmich. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary. Rijkaard. Platini. It's a good run down the right. That's Rijkaard. Albert Ferrer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Searching pass he's played there. Serginho is in a really good position out wide. Platini. That is ended up in no man's land. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played with finesse. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Zanetti. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Maldini. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Zanetti. Kimmich. And it's Pedri. And Fermin. Pedri. And it's Kane. Great ball. He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye...
And a chance! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pierre. Ball played for Rijkaard. And here's
There will be 1
Hullet.
minute added time.
Pedri. Now it's Kane. Knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Belletti. Platini. And here's Hullet. Howson cuts it out. Kane. And it's Kane. Kimmich. Vermeer. That's a cute ball. Zanetti in acres of space out wide.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Mateus. Played into space. And this is Adriano. He's got away. A chance, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. In towards the back stick. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Serginho with the clearance. Played in. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a good foot in there. Vieira.
The attendance for this match was 71,600.
Just about up to the hour now. Kimmich. And it's Lopez. Now Schlotterbeck. Howson. Kimmich. Pedri has created 1 goal already. And it's Zanetti. That's good. Oh no, this does not look good. Big chance! It's in! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Cannavaro pokes it out wide. Platini. This might spell danger. Vieira distributed tidily. Forced to go back. Now this could be a decent chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Dembele. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Platini. And it's Vieira. Good read, needed to be Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. So what can they make of this? Cafu ventures forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
So we're still where we started right now. Hullet looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Hullet. Belletti. Here's Vieira. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for move. It's Adriano! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Johor Darul Tazim have their second corner now. Oh, what has happened? Can he finish? He's delivered all right. And there is your opener. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The ball goes in. And he's decided to go for it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Haaland is onto this. And that pass just didn't quite work. Yeah, conjures time and space where few can. Nice sequence of passes this. Platini in acres of space out wide. Rijkaard. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Johor Darul Tazim are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Platini. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Hullet. And he's had it nicked away. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Chips it through. Dembele has the space to scheme. And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is
towering header! Split-second reaction.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, good effort! So, a temporary halt to the action. Johor Darul Tazim were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Johor Darul Tazim are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Johor Darul Tazim get the second half going.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Hullet. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Vieira crosses it, a header! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut.
He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Jordan Henderson. 60 minutes played. Gives it back. Kimmich. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is a brilliant interception. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. Cruyff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Baresi. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Yamal. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Nice interception, well timed. Cruyff. Adriano. And here's Hullet. Jordan Henderson gets a foot in and wins the ball. Messi. Now it's Yamal. That is lovely. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cafu plays it in. Cleared away. No way through, so back it comes. Adriano. Nicely spread. That's where it came from. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Hullet.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot! Goal, Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So we have movement on both benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mateus. Searching pass he's played there. Brazil clearly now in lead preservation mode. Kimmich, good ball, good take. Oh, that's a key interception.
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Aims beyond the defence. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Shot, surely! And that's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Brazil have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Petit! Oh, Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And we're done. Johor Darul Tazim played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Johor Darul Tazim desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism.
Oh, he's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cerezo Osaka with the corner, there first. McManaman with the short one. And here's McManaman. It's McManaman! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's found a way through. He's cut it out. Vieira. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Pelé. Belletti. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Vieira. And this is Pelé! It's bounced back off the post. Yeah, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, delightful ball. Inzaghi! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Cannavaro.
Johor Darul Tazim are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's McManaman. Spread it left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a good run, this. One that is high in energy. Vieira is there, and he can get that clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Xavi Simons going face-to-face with his great rival. Great vision. Now it's Pelé. Johor Darul Tazim have got it back, and they'll have another go. Cerezo Osaka are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being...
He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, terrible mistake. He's having a pop! Brilliant! A finish of true class! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Simons. Oh, good read. Now who's going to be first to this? Xavi Simons cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Adriano! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Adriano is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper's dealt with that. That's destined for the flank. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Pedri, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Gerrard. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. Filippo Inzaghi. Vinicius Junior. And this is Inzaghi. McManaman! And he's heaved it away. Cannavaro tries to clear.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Piqué. And it's Belletti. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Inzaghi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a searching pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Inzaghi. And this is McManaman. Picks out shapes to shoot! And one more try! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Cerezo Osaka have their lead. Johor Darul Tazim needing a change of fortune here. Xavi Simons. It's a really well-measured ball. But McManaman will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's rising! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Maldini. Needs the return pass. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Xavi Simons.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard. Now it's Simons. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that was vital. Cleared away. Cruyff. And here's Inzaghi. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, now here's a good battle. Bicep. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution.
This is their second corner of the game. Xavi Simons plays it short. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's the keeper's ball. Darul Tazim still have the cards to affect this game. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well measured. Takes a shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Rijkaard. That has been cut short. Petit is onto it in a flash. Pull it. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Oh no, this does not look good. Now this could be a chance. Getting up there! They've got to be quick to recover this. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's Albert Ferrer. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Filippo Inzaghi.
Neymar goes
Number
short.
7, Vinicius
He is
Junior.
just caressing the ball.
Number 22, Xavi
Nice
Simons.
interception, well timed.
Number 5,
Darul Tazim have the chance to go the other way.
Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 6,
Lovely feet.
Shevchenko. Number 10, Hazard.
This time, surely!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Zanetti, substitution in progress.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short.
There will be 3 more.
And here's Neymar. And a chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Maldini. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the number on the board is 3. Rummenigge. No, he's not getting his way this time.
And the referee brings it to a close.
The Hortarul Tazim were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your reflections then, Jim. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So that's got things underway.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Cucurella. Probing pass. He's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, what has happened here? Now the cross. He leaps for it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Messi. Gerrard. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vieira. And it's Rijkaard. Quarter of an hour played. Platini. Dani Olmo gets a foot in here. Gerrard. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Has a look and plays it forward. Goes long and straight. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mateus. Adriano. And the finish! They scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Johor Darul Tazim have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Michel Platini. Johor Darul Tazim currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Gattuso. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball. Mbappe! And he's stuck it away. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your head...
And Messi! Goal! Norway! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Gerrard. Mateus. And now the breakaway. Mateus. Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Gattuso.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mateus. And this is it! And he has kept it out somehow. And that is the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates. Substitution on the field, number 18.
Down to business again.
Johor Darul Tazim really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Michel Platini. Great ball. Shot, surely! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
This is exactly...
Chance for a shot! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Olise with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Pullet. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Pullet just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's Vieira. Belletti. And it's played in.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Tries to play it through. Johor Darul Tazim are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Messi looking to add to his goal. Vieira. Platini. He can run onto that. Oh, Great leap! No, just not quite.
Bullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So here comes the substitution.
Adriano. Number 17. Platini. Coming on the
Bullet.
field. Number 8.
Can he get it
Neymar.
through?
Number 9. Messi.
Played out wide. Dani Olmo. That is lovely.
Norway claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Dani Olmo!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vieira. And here's Hullet. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. And it's Vieira. Spread to the right. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Hullet. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Vieira really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Johor Darul Tazim now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
He's in a great position here. He's found the... Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good ball! Oh, nice touch. That's a sharp pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And Messi! That is decidedly lacking. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Neymar. He might be in. Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he won't reach that. Nice looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. And Hullet! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Johor Darul Tazim have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial set match.
Is now on sale.
Bullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Valverde. Good ball, good take.
Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
It's Asa! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Belletti.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series of passes.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Tries to get it clear. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Hullet. Oh, this looks sharp. Threads one in. Azar. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Now that's well seen too. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Platini. Quality ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Defending of the desperate variety. Picked up, tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Al Hilal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Valverde receives it in a good position here. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Hullet. And he's worked it through. Great defending, strong and determined. No goals as yet. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Vieira. Great vision. Aims beyond the defence. Vieira! They've scored! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Johor Darul Tazim have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
And he's going to have his name taken. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Hullet considers his options. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Decent hit from there. Piqué picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Al Hilal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Johor Darul Tazim have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Pull it. Johor Darul Tazim have reclaimed it. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Totti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He might be in here! Oh, that's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's on it, can he get away?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Johor Darul Tazim just ahead then as we reach 45
today's
minutes.
match day programs are available.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Johor Darul Tazim looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Substitution.
So right back into the action.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Platini. He's found a way through. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's big chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming...
Oh, good fly! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Crosses it in here. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The less said about that pass, the better. Valverde, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now it's Hazard. Rijkaard. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe! No foul, says the referee. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Vieira. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Bale has found the net here, of course, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Valverde. Played in. He's rising! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So we have movement on both
Piqué.
benches.
Number 4, Vieira. Number
Maldini.
24,
Yaya Toure.
Number 5,
Pullet.
Riker.
Now Platini.
Number 21.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Can he finish? Oh, good finish. Into the lead once more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Johor Darul Tazim with the lead.
And the shot.
Al Hilal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Bale. Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through? He's found space here.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that was asking for too much. Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good spread.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Cannavaro
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. What a throw in.
Space for him to turn and look.
Out again for a throw in.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Al Hilal have their third corner.
Stojkovic with the short one. Oh, good effort! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Gerrard. He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this? So much time and space here. And that is expertly dealt with.
Al Hilal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Belletti. Now it's Platini. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Casemiro. Yaya Toure.
We are into overtime.
And that will be the final act.
Johor Darul Tazim can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
And now,
So there
to
it
all
is.
members of
What
the
struck you
crowd,
most about
I'd
that?
like